This kid got kicked off the soccer field because he didn't even have shin guards. So he walked over to a trash can, found some cardboard, ripped it into pieces, stuffed it into his socks, and ran right back into the game. The moment he got back on the field, nobody could keep up with him. He hit stepovers, beat defenders one by one, sold every fake, then flicked the ball up and smashed a volley straight into the net. Everything he did was being watched by Glenn Foy, an old scout standing on the sideline. Santiago's game still had flaws, but none of that could hide the truth. This kid had the kind of skill that could tear through an entire defense by himself. After the match, Glenn walked up to Santiago and praised him without holding back. He told him to come back and play again on Saturday. This time, Glenn said he would bring someone connected to a professional club to watch him. If Santiago impressed the right person, his whole future could change. To help support his family, he worked long hours washing dishes at a Chinese restaurant outside of his time on the court.
Hey, boss, I've been a busboy now for 6 months. Why can't I be a waiter?
This Chinese restaurant. You're not Chinese.
Quiet!
But after every shift, no matter how tired he was, Santiago still ran to the park to play pickup soccer. It was the only thing in his life that truly felt like his. His father never understood it. He didn't come watch Santiago play, and he didn't believe soccer could become anything real. But the more his father pushed against it, the more Santiago wanted to prove he was wrong. Excited, Santiago told his family what the scout had said, but instead of support, his father tore into him. He called the dream unrealistic and told him to stop acting like soccer was going to save him. In his father's eyes, Santiago's future was simple: work hard, earn money, and stay where he belonged. Only his grandmother still believed in him. She promised she would come watch him play on Saturday and cheer for him herself. With his grandmother there, Santiago played even harder. He knew this could be the chance he had waited for his whole life. But when the match ended, Glenn had bad news. The club contact was too busy and never showed up. Santiago tried to hide it, but the disappointment hit him hard. In that moment, his father's words came back to him, pulling him right back into reality. Glenn felt awful that his promise had fallen through. As a former scout, he didn't want to see Santiago's talent go to waste. So he reached out to someone he knew from his younger days, a contact at Newcastle United, a Premier League club in England. Because of the time difference, it was the middle of the night over there. The Newcastle contact was half asleep and annoyed, but Glenn still managed to get Santiago one thing that could change everything: a trial. When Glenn told Santiago the news, even his grandmother knew it sounded crazy, but she also knew how much this dream meant to him. And Santiago had already made up his mind. He was going to fight for it, so he started working even harder, just to get a plane ticket to the UK. But his father had already figured out what he was planning. While Santiago wasn't looking, he took the money Santiago had saved for the flight. When Santiago found out, he was furious. He confronted his father, but his father didn't feel guilty at all. In his mind, he was protecting his son from a fantasy.
Big-time ball player in England. Come on, it's bullshit. In Mexico, I work construction. And at night, I clean up in a brothel. And when your mother walk out on us, no, when she walk out, I hold this family together.
Leave her out of this, Dad.
I make enough for this house. And now we have our own business. That's how things get better. That's how you measure a man's life. It's your life!